Hello everyone and welcome! Welcome to Friday streams! How are you all? How are you all doing today? How's your Friday? I'm just like checking the chat here while I'm working. Yay! Celebration and thank you for the resub! Executed Toast, you the Bon Diggityest Biscuit. Oh my, I hope you're all having a great Friday so far. How's the week been treating everyone? My week's been crazy. I've had appointments and just all kinds of shenanigans. But it is happy to the Americans out there. Happy post-Thanksgiving. I hope the turkey pants are fitting you well. That you had a wonderful time with family and deliciously good foods. And for everyone else, happy Black Friday. I hope you're enjoying the sales. We all get to enjoy a little shopping today. I've been I was getting ready for the stream and I just did like I had a PSW come help me get ready in the morning, and then I had an appointment right after that. Then I quickly scarfed down some food and I'm now like setting up here, and I was just about to start the stream and I realized my mic wasn't reading on OBS, and so I had to restart the whole system because it wouldn't read my mic. So let me know if I am coming through silent. You might like it. You might like a silent stream. You're like, you know what, my week's been tough. Just the pure sweet sounds of silence would be great. I don't know, OG Princess. I feel like you'd be busier than me. I feel like during this season, you were saying last stream you had some photo sessions, and so I feel like this season would be really hard. Really busy for you, running around, everyone wanting Christmas card shots, engagement shots. All my photographer friends are like, the Christmas season. That and my hairdressing friends are like, too many office parties, too many photos. Oh good, I'm glad it's coming through clear. My brain might be foggy, but the mic is clear. I was actually like looking forward to this. I was getting through my appointments and I'm like, I'm looking forward to being with the biscuits, even if I'm playing a little interestingly. I did injure myself yesterday slightly. I pulled a ligament in my hand, so I'm gonna try doing the controller. So far it's been doing pretty well, so fingers crossed. If I could, I would cross them. We're gonna be taking on some of the Caelid Wilds today. So I feel like, you know, even if we're all not coming in like fully energized and whatever, neither is Radahn, right? And he shows up, so hey, what's my excuse? Oh, your dog's sitting this weekend. Oh no, not the charging cable. Oh, I hate when that happens. You get everything ready. It's like forgetting extra batteries. You like show up to a place and you're like, you know, you're at the airport or something, and you're like, I've got my headphones, I've got my laptop, and then you're like, the charging cable either breaks or was in a different set of bags. It's in like the cargo luggage instead of the take on board hand luggage. And you're like, no, all the hours I must fill. Yes, I'm hoping it gets better too. It's my trigger finger. So it's the one I use for doing all this. So not an important finger. Not important in a game like Elden Ring. Oh my goodness. But you know what? That's what Fridays are for. Some Fridays you show up and you're like, I am so prepped and ready. And other Fridays, you're like sliding in on your belly into the weekend. So hopefully you guys all have a great weekend. Let me know if you have any fun plans of things you're going to be doing this weekend. I I'm hopefully going to be able to do an outing. I don't often get to go out very much, and so I'm a little excited. It's going to be a short outing, but I get to see the snow and maybe some Christmas lights, so I'm excited for that. It's the little things, you know? Have you guys been decorating yet? I'm curious. I still have to decorate. I'm not at that point yet. I gotta dig out I have a little small Christmas tree I put on my, in my apartment, and it makes me feel all festive. Oh, you're working this weekend! I can feel the excitement, Executed Toast. It comes burbling through the text. Oh my gosh, a photo session with a 2-year-old and 2 dogs. You are brave. You are brave. I would be quaking to take on even one of those challenges. Like, can you get some sweet poses of my 2 puppies and they're like 8-week-old little terriers or something? And you're like, I'm a photographer, not a miracle worker. But a 2-year-old and puppies. Oh my gosh. You know what? As long as they don't eat the set, you're fine. I feel like it's a win. I've been doing actually some recording this week for the YouTube videos going up this December. And so I was able to do one of the Christmas episodes, oddly enough. So I felt really funny doing it because I'm like, it's not even American Thanksgiving and I'm recording for Christmas. But it was fun. I felt kind of festive. Hey, Reaver, how you doing? How's your week been? How are you enjoying your breakaway? I hope you've been getting some relaxation in. Executed says she is brave. I couldn't do what she does. I couldn't do what she does either, Executed Toast. Honestly, my hat's off to photographers everywhere. And like balancing that and their already busy schedules takes moxie, man. Yeah, I did a Christmas episode. I'm even wearing a Christmas hat in it. It was one of the Pal World ones. I've advanced far in Pal World, and there's some pretty hilarious shenanigans that end up happening, which I think everyone is going to enjoy. I enjoyed them. I was like, what is going on in this episode? I was doing some Christmas challenges in Pal World. It was fantastic. I hope this merchant has Black Friday sales.
Welcome.
Are you celebrating, sir, the season of giving?
Buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long.
Well, you might want to consider setting up your shop somewhere a little more scenic. If you want people to stop by. Oh, you're not really selling much here, friend. I can see why you're hungry. Oh, thanks, Reaver. Yeah, I'm trying to. My relaxation's gonna come around Christmas. In fact, I'll give you guys a heads up. As we're heading into December next week, what my plans are is throughout all December, videos on YouTube are going to be going up regularly, all the way through the holiday season, Christmas week and New Year's week. However, for streaming, I'm going to take a pause over Christmas and New Year's, just because of my health and some stuff that's coming up over the holidays. I need to take a little break. The little halfling needs to rest herself because she's been very busy. But as soon as January is in full swing, I will be right back up in the running for the live streams. So I've been so busy the last 2 months, and my little body's like, you need to take a break. And I'm like, aw, do I have to? It's one of the downsides of disability. You're like, there's so much you want to do, and then you're like, no, I should be wise. Take a break so you can keep doing what you want to do. You don't want to crash. Aw, thanks, OG Princess. Supply and demand, that is true. It is true. A Christmas cookie break, yes. Hopefully, if I'm doing really well, maybe the second week after New Year's. So like the week of New Year's, I should say, I might be able to do a stream, but I gotta play it a bit by ear, just because my body is persnickety. It's like, sometimes it's like, oh yes, you have loads of energy, and other times it's like, you want to brush your teeth? Are you sure you have the capacity? And it's like, no, I'm not sure. But I will be rooting for everyone as we go into the Christmas season. I'm actually really excited. Christmas is my favorite time of year, so I am all ready for seeing decorations and Christmas cookies. Oh, it'll be great. Oh, it has been a really rough fall for anyone with chronic illness, for sure. Especially migraine sufferers. The up and down weather has not been kind. Aw, thanks, OG Princess. Yeah, I wish I could. Maybe next year, if I can get a good rhythm going next year, hopefully I'll be able to do some special Christmas streams. That's what I'd like to do. But, again, I gotta pace myself. I gotta be good, self-discipline, all that adult stuff, you know. Take care of your health, eat lots of vitamin C, warm yourself in blankets, get that 8 hours of sleep people are always talking about. It's important. It's really important. I appreciate my body and I want to give it a good Christmas present, which is me being good to myself. But I've been loving, you know, guys, we started mid-September with our very first stream. So it has been over 2 months now that I've been streaming. And I never thought I'd be able to do this ever. So I am just thrilled with that, honestly. You guys are the best Christmas present a halfling could have. 24-hour Christmas marathon. I'm amazed. There was someone who was playing Where Winds Meet. I was watching part of their stream, but they were doing a no-sleep stream. So they were going for, like, I forget, it was something ridiculous. Like 48 hours or something, no sleep. And I'm like, dude, I'll tell you one thing, my gameplay would be suffering after hour, like, 5. I'd feel like running into walls. I'm waiting for this little guy here. I don't think he's gonna chill. I don't think this guy has chill. Let me off my horsey. All right, we'll go talk to him. Hi, friend. Could I interest you in an anchor? A sea voyage? Uh-oh, he wants to see me voyage. Away. All right. We'll try this again. Okay, never mind. I see you've been eating jalapenos again. You should stay out of the chip dip. There you go. There you go, my cheesy friend. All right, let's see here. Just gonna get the site of grace. Maku says, I mean, to be fair, you've only been streaming for 2 months as well. It's easy to forget, given how good you are at it, but it's fair to take some time to get set up. Aw, thanks, Maku. Yes, Maku has been, along with all of you, carrying me through this experience, teaching me wonderful things, and being a most excellent of mods. So much thanks to Maku as well. None of this would be possible without him. That is the honest truth. And none of this would be possible without you guys. You wouldn't find me wandering around the Caelid wilds of Elden Ring if it wasn't for all y'all. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I figured for today, I am going to see, as long as my hand holds out, we'll see if we can do the Radahn fight, just so you can see it. I don't know how I'll do fighting him. Honestly, the first time I ever faced Radahn, it was surprisingly easy. So I'm pretty sure I'm doomed to fail. Because, you know how you just have that dumb luck experience? I think I got him on, like, my 3rd go. And I ended up in Caelid when I was, like, I fought him at, like, level 40, I think it was. And just for whatever reason, it worked really well. So I'm pretty sure this time I'm going to die. I'm going to die so bad. Aw, thanks, Maku. Well, you'll all be wondering how I ever got into any of this when you see me running through Caelid. This area, as bad as it is, has so much good stuff in it that it is worth exploring all the nooks and crannies. This is a wonderful dragon who I'm not looking forward to fighting. I usually save him for the end, but I thought, hey, I might as well show you him, right? Right? Don't you want to meet the old rot dragon? He's such a good boy. He contaminates you. It's great. You should try it sometime. Start the battle. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're a chunky boy. You are a chunky boy. Yes. I know you don't like my little minions. To be fair, they don't really like you much either, you know. All's fair in love and war. Staying here under the legs. Uh-oh. Now's the problem part. Did I manage? I dodged that. Wow. I did not think that was gonna work. Uh-oh. Leg! My horsey! Oh, you fiend. I can't get up. Now I got scarlet rot. Boy, you sure know how to hurt a guy. Let's do this. Give me back my horsey. Oh, I got your stomp off. Here comes the tail. There's the tail. Sure. Oh no, here he goes again. You want to talk about a bad breath problem? This dragon has a bad breath problem. Oh, come on. He's just one big rotten corpse. Oh, missed me there. Tut, 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 tut. He might be better, actually, with... I'm trying to remember. I think he's better with... Is it magic or faith? I think he's weak to heal. Holy or something? I'm sorry, my poor skied Ralph. I'm mistiming these. Oh my gosh, sorry, Ralph. Aren't you glad I'm on your back, buddy? Normally I save the dragons to the end because I don't really... Oh shoot, sorry. Hello, buddy. I don't normally use their skills. But, you know... Adopt him instead and give him to me. You wanted a dragon? Ezekies, is he? Xyz? We'll try it one more time. What is life if not to try? I should see if I have any boluses I can make. Make me some boluses. Yeah. I got 15. Alright, I'll just equip them. We'll try. I'm gonna try giving some holy damage. My faith is not very high, so I don't have high hopes for this. But you never know. You love dragons? You could be the next protagonist in How to Train Your Dragon. The new series, the Elden Ring version. How to Train Your Dragon, the Elden Ring version. Boy, will you love this. Usually I fight the dragons once I have Mimic tier, because I kind of don't level these guys up normally. I usually save it for my Mimic, because Mimi is great. I think he's my favorite Spirit Ash. Is just a copy of me, essentially. Let's do this. Maybe some of this. Are you weak to fire? Not really. Let me just burn your toes a little. How about madness? Do you like madness? Uh-oh. Did I get you at all? I got you a little bit. I need the sniper version of madness. Somehow I missed that. Oh gosh. Drink the sweet juice. There we go. And drink this juice. And eat this. There we go. And back we go. Hello. He's like just stepping on my demi-humans. He's like, you wanna play? You wanna play with a dragon? If I recall, I think this one I ended up beating with like spells and magic. Oh wait, that's a critical! I can't get to his head in time. There's no way. Just keep beating him down, but we did get a critical. We staggered him. It's doable. Are you vomiting? Look, me tickling your toes shouldn't be causing you to vomit. All right. Hello! Thank you for the cheer! Mr. Reaver, you the bestest. Oh my gosh. I wish you could cheer this fellow up. Thank you for the high five, Mr. Dragon. I dodged that. Not well, but I did. Boop. Take this. Boop. Hello. Would you like a pedicure? Would you like me to tickle your toes? Listen, I didn't sign up for dragon slaying either. They just said you want to be Elden Lord? You gotta take down some dragons. How did you not get me with that one? Ugh. Aha, missed me. I'm over here. I mean, I think this is a better run. Not a good run, but a better one. Which I'll take. I'll take that. Hello. Oh, come on. I got it on your head, so it's a little tricky to avoid your face. Open wide. Can you imagine being a dragon dentist? Like, just think about that a second. Imagine a game where you have to be a dentist of dragons. And you just have to stick your head in their mouth and hope you don't hit like a sensitive spot or something. Ow! Oh, I forgot the tail sweep. My bad. Oh, that's the last heal. Alright. At least we'll go out with a bang. Yeah. Come here. Come here, you oversized monitor lizard. You really gotta do something about that acid reflux. It's bad. Oh, no. Thank you for the Lurk Fury! We're so glad you're here! Fishing for a dragon with that giant fish hook, lol. You caught a big one, Kooky. I did! I caught a big one. I think he's fishing me at this point. I think he's taking me for a ride. Alright, we're gonna try one more time with him. Again, usually I don't do these guys till later, and once I've found a couple buffs. Because there's some good spells that buff you in this game. But we'll do one more shot. One more kick at the can. What I should do is mark him on my map so I remember where he is. I usually come and do them at the very end. I'm like, when I'm like a level like 80 or 100, I'm like, all right. All right, here I come. Here I come to clean up some dragon mess. Hello, buddy. Ankles, rusty ankles. Oh, not Ralph. Listen, if you could be half the good Steve that Ralph is, we wouldn't be in this predicament. Yep. Honestly, if it wasn't for the rot, he'd actually be fairly straightforward. But every time he stomps, he puts out these rot clouds, and then he bites, and then he has his tail, and then he has his rotten breath. Have you considered some Mentos? Oh, my poor horsey. Listen, you. Listen, you overgrown lizard. Oh! I should just give my horse raisins, but that's even more focus that is required. If you could stagger, that would be grand. Uh-oh. No, I said stagger, not bite. Not snap. The other thing I could try is poisoning him, but I don't think he's weak to poison. Oh, my horsey! Oh my gosh, I might die right here. Hello, buddy. I see you're upset. I see you're not thrilled with what life has brought you. I probably upset your nap time, and I'm sorry for that. There is no need to blow coffee breath just for this. I'm sorry you're decaying, but so is our friendship. I want to be your friend. I don't want to hurt you. You sort of brought it upon yourself. Oh, come on. I missed the tail, got the head. Oh, snap. I don't think that hitting a lizard's feet would really do the amount of damage that they make you think it would. Scarlet rot, you know what I mean? Oh, pickle. Have you considered and Diet Coke? Yes, that's what I should give him. Some Mentos and Diet Coke. Wouldn't that be an explosive arrangement? Alright. Let's see. We'll do a little exploring, and then we'll come back to good old Decay Rotten Lizard. When you defeat him, you get his attack, so you too can have rotten breath. I'd like to tell the developers of the game that I can have rotten breath without having to defeat a dragon. Just have some tea, or some coffee, or, I know they say garlic. I've never really noticed that one. Gingerbread, weirdly enough, can give you really bad breath. And it's so delicious. I don't know why. It seems like a cruel twist of fate. But, you know, for good old Zeke, he's just like... he's a tough old bird. Oh, look, a graveyard. What a wonderful place to hang out. I think that if people invaded graveyards like there are today, they'd be very disappointed because in all the games, they always have all these treasures, and you're like, yeah, not really a thing anymore. Not really good treasures for you to purloin in these here days. But like from games like Skyrim, you're like, oh my gosh, if you wanna save some money for college, go hit up a tomb. Just tomb rob. Yeah. I was hoping to do some like grinding, some farming this week, but I ran out of time. So I'm like, we may or may not be a good level for Radahn. So the thing with Radahn that I'm concerned about is when I first faced him. Oh, hello, invisible giant. With a flaming something or another. Looks dangerous. Where did you come from, my oversized friend? Okay, he should have stepped on the tomb there. I didn't roll because I'm like, oh, you're gonna land on the tomb. Roar, roar. Oh, I think I caught you somewhere not good. That's okay, you caught me somewhere not good. My body. Hello. Let me take a sippy sip. Two-hand this sucker. Okay, roll. Whoa, camera. Whoa, camera. All right, let me... Oh, wait, don't fall on me. I gotta get to your head. Here you go, buddy. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what we want to see. An anchor to the eye. Ugh. I mean, I'm still most disappointed that no merchant will buy my slimy goo I found in the forest. There goes my plan for paying off my college loans. Exactly. If all the merchants in real life bought grass and little coins and stuff, what a wonderful world we'd be in. Oh, I also have an announcement for the upcoming stream on Tuesday that OG Princess will be thrilled with. We will be doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yay! So our chill stream next week is going to be Disney Dreamlight Valley. I was able to get it running, so I'm like, yeah, okay, it's doable. It's doable. So that'll be our fun one. And then hopefully on the Friday, we'll be finishing up Caelid and possibly fighting Radahn, depending on how today goes. I was like, you know what would be really good is if I could arrange it that we'd already be in the snowy region when it's like around the holiday season, but I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I can get that far in the game, and I don't want to rush it too much. Yay, says OG Disney Princess. Reaver says anime finish. It is an anime finish. But can you imagine taking an anchor like this to your eyeball? Like, I was filming the other night for Pal World, and without too many spoilers, I did do the Terraria dungeon. And so I was fighting one of those eyeball demons. And we were shooting fire in its eye, and I was like, this is like the worst case of pink eye imaginable. Do you know how much that would burn? Like, even getting a little piece of dust in your eyeball is the most annoying thing ever. Have you guys ever had it where you got something like super annoying in your eye, and you just could not get it out? I had to go for surgery one time, and they had dissolving stitches. And the dissolving stitches, of course, slowly kind of work their way out. And I had a stitch half in, half out stuck in my eye for like 2 days, and it was so bad. It was so bad. You would think such a thing would not be a problem, but my gosh. Metal shards. Ooh, metal shards in the eye would be so bad. So bad indeed. I've got the entire zoo chasing me at the moment. Hello. There's like a bird and a dog. It's like Homeward Bound, but wrong. Everything is wrong. Ooh, is there some treats up that giant precipice of rot? It might be. Let's go check for treats. I've heard like even contact lenses can be pretty bad if they're like dry. If they dry out over time. There's no goodies. Oh wait, there's one goodie. One goodie up here. A golden rune one. That's not worth it. Hello everyone. Hello. How's the club meeting? So pleased to meet you all here. Oh, you're also giving off rot? Well, isn't that a new condition? Caelid is basically running around in a circle screaming and trying to pick up items. Contact lenses, yeah? Ooh, it sliced your eye. Oh my gosh. That'd be so bad. Like, it could be like the tiniest little cut and you're still there like, ah, this like really red, teary eye. You wore them too long? I've heard that. Like I had a friend who fell asleep with their contacts in, and they'd been reusing the same pair. and not cleaning them properly, and they ended up with a pretty bad infection on their eyeball. Just doing a little hydration. All right, let me take a look at this map. Now, I'm trying to remember. We can try running up this path to see if there's some goodies, because I think it dead ends right here. And there's also this cave here that we can check out. So let's try that. I feel like it'd be easy to do right, because you're really busy, you get to the end of the day, you're really tired, and then you're like, do I really want to take out my contact lenses and get the solution prepared and blah, blah, blah. Or if you're traveling and you're like, I didn't bring my case with me. Curses. I'd be terrible for that. I'd forget the case. I'd be like, oops. I don't know what you guys do, but like, if I'm forgetful, I'll put a million copies of stuff around me. Like, I'll have a water bottle by my bed, and a water bottle by my sitting station, and a water bottle in my wheelchair. And that way, it doesn't matter if I forget, you always have a spare. Do you guys do that? Where, like, if there's something like pencils or a charging cable is another one that's pretty common, that you're like, I forgot it again. All right, let's see here. Come, you blessed beetle. Come to my blade. It's gonna come this way. Long way round. Where'd he go? Oh, come on, beetle. Oh, here he comes. What? Where are you going, you wandering menace? Oh no, I missed him. Okay, so right here. We wait for him to loopy-loop. I gotta get my swing right. Hoop. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, he's gonna loop. One loop. And then around the side. Okay, and then the next one, I think he's coming for me. I think. Here he comes. Oh, come on! That was close. That was close. Oh. Gotta time it right. I like love and hate these little beetles. They're so tricky. At least the only thing trying to attack me is a bunch of poisonous squirts. They loop and then come towards me. Loop back. Yes. Now. Yes! Poison armament. At least it's a faith spell. That's good. Oh yeah, won't let me open the map. It's like, you are in danger. I know I'm in danger. I'm always in danger. That's my secret, Captain. Alright, into the Celia Crystal Tunnel. What a terrible place to be. This is the tunnel that if you accidentally open the treasure chest in one of the first zones in Limgrave, it will send you here. And you will die. A lot. A lot. I might die here now, actually. We'll see. Okay, let's climb. So did you guys, were you affected by all the snowstorms going through recently? We got snow finally this morning. It is finally white outside. Which for where we live is pretty late in the season. I think elsewhere it's normally not this snowy this early. But for here, we're usually up to our eyeballs in snow. No. Pet, stop it. Stop it, you overgrown centipede. Do you know what these ones always remind me of? Do you know those like long-legged, oh come on, centipedes that you can get in your house? I think he's more deadly. That kind of come up through the drain. Ow. That's what these guys remind me of. These pests. There is a lot of snow here. Been trying to convince my brother to dig the car out and get me a hot drink. Hey, if the convincing works, you'll be set up for goldenness. We didn't get a ton of snow. We only got like 2 inches, I think. About 2 inches worth of snow, but it was like a lot of freezing rain and stuff. That was what we were cursed with. Let me get the stone. Okay. Cheers. Item, gravity stone fan and a chunk. That's not a good item. Come on now. No snow for you yet? Oh. Hello, bugs. Oh, this is too bad. I like snow. That's my thing. I actually enjoy the snow. Oh, come on. How do I get up there again? I gotta remember, which is my weakness. But yes, I enjoy snow, so I'm always like, yay, we have snow, and everyone else is like, I hate you. Listen here, you overgrown pests. You centipedes without a home to lurk in, you sewer bugs. You conniving silverfish. You mutilated millipedes. It's okay, you can continue your work, you don't need me. I think I have to go on the roof, if I recall. Snow is pretty to look at, but hard to drive in and shovel, not so much. You got 3 feet of snow? Oh my gosh, that is a lot. That is a lot. I hope you made a snowman, at least have some fun with that. If it snowed 4 days around Christmas, then never again, I'd probably be happy. I realize I've grown into the adults from Frosty 2. All of us morph into the adults from Frosty 2. They're like, no. I think it's because as an adult, you have to clean it up, whereas as a kid, you're like, I don't care. Oh, there it is. Roll. I can't believe you did that, but I can believe you did that. Because Elden Ring. Everything is because Elden Ring. You pestilential things. Why do I even bother trying to reason with you? Can't reason with the bug. Rune Arc. Again, I like the snow. I don't like freezing rain, and I don't like shoveling, but it's better than mud. You know, mud just looks all brown and gross. Whereas, like, when you have nice frosty snow... Oh, stop it, you. Ugh. There's, like, one spot I need to jump from. At just the right moment. Why can't I do that? Okay, you're gonna come down? That would be better. Maybe? Oh my gosh. You stone-hearted fiends of gems. There you go. I don't know why they can't just let me walk through. Mud is the worst for the doggos. Exactly, right? All your dog's feet gets absolutely coated in mud. All their fur is covered in mud. Your floors, all of it. It's a mess. Ah. Whereas snow, at least you can brush it off. You have time to brush it off before you get into a super lot of trouble. There you go, buddy. Just get that hook, line, and sinker. There you go. Good fellow. Teamwork. I love it. I love it. What does this say? Likely ladder. This is true. It is a ladder. So we have a path this way that looks deadly. And it drops down. Golly gee. Okay. I'll go across here and get this goodie and then maybe go straight and then up. That looks like a possible path. Do you know what's really bad is when you have a dog with white fur. A dog with white fur and the bloomers get all full of mud. And then they come inside and shake and you're there trying to get the towel on them fast enough. Have you ever done that with your pets where they're like, I'm about to shake and you're like, no, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you make a mess of in here. All right, I'm going in here where the air is clear. Can you tell me how to get to Caleb Street? You would make an excellent dentist with that drill. Ah, I see you're on the roof. Ah. Rock Blaster, now I too. Oh, hello. Hello. How are you, little pest? Squishing bugs and taking names. Oh, yes, says OG Disney Princess. Sup, how you doing? How you doing? How's your week been? Happy Friday! And depending on where you are, happy post-Thanksgiving or happy Black Friday sales. Either is a worthy celebration in my books. Alright, let me see here. I'm celebrating the holidays by putting myself through Caelid. I'm a sucker for punishment. Oh no, 2 of them. You. Doing my first ever strengthy build. May the strength be with you. Okay, came in that way. Oh my gosh, these twisty-turny caves. Gonna just zip in here. I say zip in as if this is a safe place, but I doubt it. What does it say? Be wary of surprise attack. Excellent. First off, good luck. Also excellent. Oh, that's wonderful. The silverfish are congregating and worshipping a foreign god. A deity from another universe. One that is probably not friendly to me. Aha, backstab. Can you backstab a bug? Really? This is like attacking shrimp. Seems safe enough. I don't do the American celebrations, nor do I know what they are. That's okay. It's an excuse to eat turkey. If you have friends who are from America, you're like, yes, I will join you in order to have delicious turkey and pumpkin pies. I'm from Canada, so we are aware of the days and mainly take advantage of the sales. Oh no, this could be very bad. Drink, drink. Oh no, not your pest stripes. Come here, come closer. Listen, be brave, bug. I'm having to be brave. Coming and facing you face to face. Well, hopefully your weekend is going well in general. Hopefully it's off to a good start. Your work shifts are all behaving. We are enduring a great big blizzard this weekend, so... Everybody who has plans is like, well, my plans are canceled. It's the apocalypse outside. See in here? Liar ahead. That means someone said roll, and there is nothing there. Is there a stake of Marika? Because I really don't want to run through all this again. Did I miss something? Very possible. I really don't want to run through this again. Turkey is a subpar bird. Ooh, what is the bird that you would recommend? Partridge, chicken, duck, pheasant. I'm trying to think of all the ones you can eat. Capon? Capons. I find chicken is more moist than turkey. Turkey can be dry if it's not prepared correctly. Cooking stream. Oh, you do not want me to cook. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, my cooking skills are definitely subpar. I have lots of friends who are fantastic cooks, but as for me, I am not the best. Goodness gracious. Falling star beast. Well, this will be interesting. Hello. You're a bit of a weird one for in here, aren't you? Oh my gosh. Woohoo! You're gonna, like, decimate my minions. Let's try two-handed. On the rump. If we can get a stagger, this might be doable, but I'm not sure how staggerable. Oh, is that a stagger? Come on, let me run, let me run, let me run. Ha! Oh my gosh, it won't let me in. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep hitting it. And hopefully we're making contact. Oh, he's very angry now. Okay, he's gonna do his little stompy thing. He puts his head in the air and shoots up through the ground. Very cool. I wish I had gravity magic. Oh gosh. I've only got... Uh-oh. Not the grab. Ah! Rampaging bull. Alright, he's upset. Come on, one more stagger. If we can get one more stagger. Oh, come on. That was supposed to be a hit. Roll. Oh gosh. This might be the end. This might be the end. Oh, pickles. Pickles and gherkins. Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Duck or chicken was the one of choice. Excellent choices. Maku says, I once heard a British and Irish person talk about how weird we are here in North America eating turkey, when goose is so much better. Oh, thank you for the you've tried. Thank you. I did try. I tried so hard. And it didn't respect the try. I've never had goose, though. Me neither. I've never actually had it. Cookie Crumbs baking cookies. It would be amazing. Oh, gosh. If only I was a pro cookie maker. I'm like the Pillsbury cookie maker. But I'm a great cookie eater. And I used to be an okay cookie decorator. So I'm like the one that you call on to sample the wares. Oh, no. Oh, no. You put me all the way back here? What's the point of a steak of Marika if it's all the way back here? Step 1, open pre-made cookie dough. Step 2, place on tray. Step 3, bake and enjoy. Exactly. That's about my level. You'll help me with the recipe tips? Excellent. Where's the red sheet when you need it? Toro, Toro. I know, right? I'm trying to figure out why it put me all the way back here. Like, again, what is the point of a steak of Marika right next to the site of grace? I must have missed a shortcut or something, do you think? Do you think there's a shortcut? Because I don't remember no shortcuts. Let me just take a peek. Down the ladder I go. I don't think there's no shortcut. I mean, there's this. I can get this. Raw grease or whatever. Rotten grease. Oh my gosh, I gotta run through all of that. Oh. People are like, why don't you like Caelid? Well, let me tell you. Let me start a very long list. 1, they put the stake of Marika all the way by the site of grace. Redundant. You don't have to climb one ladder. Except the stake of Marika puts you at the base of the site of grace. So you do have to climb the ladder. Number 2. Really hard boss. Actually, we got pretty close, though. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Hello, you pest. 3, jumping puzzles. Hello. Hello. Ow! No! No! Oh, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the Biscuit Patch, and thank you! We have hit our goal, thanks to you! Woo! This pest is helping me celebrate by putting off fireworks. Whee! Celebrations! Darth Vader has arrived. What better name could you have? There is not a better name in all the galaxies. When the Dark Lord of the Force is present, who can but celebrate? I like it a lot. Welcome to the Biscuit Brigade. I'm not safe. I was gonna say, I think I'm safe here so I can talk about it. Ow! Not safe. Nothing is safe. Nowhere is safe. No one is safe. It is Caelid. What was I thinking? Get up the ladder. Who puts a message at the bottom of a ladder? Let me up. Ow! Let me up for all that is goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man, they're getting up to. All right, well, whenever I get to it, welcome. Terribly sorry to be so distracted. All right, I think I'm gonna run this way. Gonna go up this ladder. Look, buddy, if you want to hang with your friend, the Falling Star Beast, that's great. Whee! Ugh. As for me, I'm a little sick of the whole ordeal. Oh my gosh. How much you want to bet this boss doesn't get beaten a lot just because everyone's like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with you all. Ugh. Up. Uh-oh. Enough, everyone. Out of here. Let me make my jump. You're ruining my Olympic concentration. Oh, come on. My toes were on it. I might just die just to redo this run. What do they call it now? Scuff run? Scuff run. Alright, you know what? I'm going back to the site of grace. I'm gonna redo this, and I'm gonna do it right. You all are not chill like you should be. Alright, let me just put a little rest here, get everyone reset. Oh, but welcome, we're so happy you're here! I hope your week's been going well and you're enjoying the weekend. Oh my gosh. Caelid, am I right? Man. I feel like all the other areas feel fairer, but like Caelid is just one of those ones where you sit there and you're like, every trick in the book. If you've played Elden Ring before, what was your most favorite area to play in and your least? I really like the Limgrave and the Golden City before the big change happens partway through. And my least favorite is probably either Caelid, because obvious, or possibly the Undercity part that I was about to jump. That is all rocked. Come here, come you little pest. With your sticky webs. Stop it! Okay, look. I appreciate that you all are having a terrible day. But if you could just let me get this jump and kill the awful beast, then I'll be on my way. You don't have to do this, you know? All I want is to be a hero. Won't you let me be the hero just once? Just once. Learning experience is right. A lot of learning experience going on here. Oh my gosh, you too? If only you couldn't climb ladders. I'd actually be pretty good if you can climb ladders. Alright, so it's up here, around the path to the left, up the ladder. If I remember the route, maybe I won't die. What a novel idea. Ugh. Come on. Up, 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 up. Don't take all my stammies. It took a lot to get up here, okay? Alright, now. I go down here. Now that I've used so much of my Estus. And then I think it's to the left, is it? Hello, hiss. Yes. I know. I am also upset. By life in general. Alright, demi-humans away! Alright, we'll give this a go. Hello, buddy. Excellent start. Wonderful start. I like it. Demi-humans, don't block me in, please. Go. Down here. Excellent. Got my bubble on. You burst my bubble. And I just put it on. Fresh. Alright. Where's your eye? I think it's supposed to be his eye. Maybe it's his mouth. Stab him in his fuzzy mouth. Okay. If you could just stagger once more, that would be fantastic. Uh-oh. He's going Sonic the Hedgehog. Now he goes loco. Like a bull in a china shop. Uh-oh, now it's the gravity magic. Because he's really mad. He's trying to kill all my friends. That's fine. My friends have sacrificed much for me. I didn't know you did bleed. Interesting. I mean, you're 2 hits from dead. Yes! Celebrations! Celebrations, oh my gosh. Somber smithing stone, gravity stone chunk, and a somber stone's minor bell bearing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Who put you in here? Why would they do such a terrible thing? I'm getting out of this zone. My goody gracious. Note to self, don't store cows in underground mines. They don't like it. They don't like it, they get grumpy. And I can't deal with all their angst. But we did it! He's vanquished. Vanquished, I say. I should check here. I've got 16,000. How much do I need? 25,000. 11,000. Just under 9,000 more. Do I have it? I do. I do have it in my pockets. Alright, 23, and once again, 25 and change. There's 2,000 more. 2,000. 3,800. 1,600. If we do one of these and a 400, we're golden. Oh my gosh. Crazy cows. Why you be so grumpy? On little old me. Alright, let's check out here. Maybe should we do health or strength? For more power? I feel like health would be helpful with Radahn. Let's try a little more health. A little more health, a little more endurance. I need a little more of everything. The Dark Souls experience and the Elden Ring experience. I just need a lot more of everything. But yes, vanquished. Excellent, excellent. So let's check the map. We did that one. Wunderbar. I think there's something up here. I think there's a hidden place. So actually, maybe... Oh, where is it best to travel from? Maybe from the Church of the Plague? Oh, what a wonderful name for a church. Church of the Plague. Oh, it's okay. I'm working on it, buddy. I'm gonna get you your cure. It's just taking a little bit. You know, big area. I got a little distracted. Exploring. Ah, dear old Caleb. Now, I think, if I recall, there is a cave here, but it's hidden. I think it's an invisible wall. If I recall. So I'm gonna see if there's like a lot of writing on the ground somewhere. This looks promising. Ha 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 ha. And I think this is the other half of that same tunnel. Ugh. Gonna need light. It's so dark. Who hasn't been lighting up the tunnels? Let me just pop down here. Alright, we've got a summoning pool. And we've got nasties. Did I pass the site of grace? Maybe not. Maybe there isn't one. Maybe they just want you to walk forward in the primordial ooze. Whoops! Thank you for the hydrate! Well, I haven't apparently scared this person, so I'm going to hydrate right now. Drinking my juices. Oh, we need to do our drink check. What's everyone drinking today? On this cold day, I do have teas. Some delicious juices. I have water. Boring water. As always. It's so I don't spill on myself or burn my little lips off. Getting distracted. A peach mango flavored energy water. That actually sounds really good. Really refreshing. I always liked peach juice. It was one of my favorite, like, fruit punches. I remember, like, just recently I learned what squash is. Like, you know, when British people have squash? I always thought it was, like, made of squash. And then I realized it's like a concentrated liquor or juice. Yeah. Ah, hidden tunnels. Blah, blah, blah. My lips won't move. Hidden tunnels. There we go. Yeah, so I didn't realize it's like a juice that you dilute and then you like do it to the thickness you want. I was like, wow. Who knew? It's like concentrated. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is this? Oh, I hate this place. Hello. I'm like a hidden corner. There must be someone behind. Oh, I know what's down here. Can you hear it? A sec. You hear it there? I just learned that other day too, though it was two British guys debating what the difference between squash and lemonade was. Spiky. It is spiky here. I'm not sure. Like lemonade, I would think is very different. We do like drink stuff from concentrate, which is close to what it is because it's like a concentrated juice form. But yeah, they buy it in bottles and then they water it down. And I was like, oh, I've heard that word so many times in my life and had no concept of what it actually meant. You see it? It's moving in the water. Do you think I can hit it from up here? With a heal? I need a heal. Oh no, he's got underground. Come back up. You awful, awful thing. Ugh. Okay, if I do this... No, it won't hit him from up here. Oh. Oh, pickles. Pickles and gherkins. Alright, alright. We gotta drop down into the beast's lair. I think I had only ever heard it referred to the vegetable or the racquetball game. Yeah, squash. I had a professor in college who played squash. Whoa, whoa. Let's glitch it out. Okay, let's go. Sidestep. There, we did it. We timed it successfully. Oh my gosh, how to take out a Royal Revenant quickly. I also found out online they say if you're facing one of these, roll to the left or right. If you back up, it'll still get you, but if you roll to the left or right, that's how you get out of range. So roll to the left or right, then pop a heal and you win. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how much the first time I played this, those things were awful. Just the worst. So bad. It is amazing to be able to come back and be like, let me just one-hit you. You awful, awful beast. Oh, I have to ask, OG Princess, were you able to play any of the expansion for Shadow Ranch? Or Disney Dreamlight yet? Every time it pops up on my feed, I'm like, Disney Princess, your dream is a reality. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, I'm in a nightmare here. Why do you like playing Elden Ring? Because it's so relaxing. Oh no, the snails can jump? Who did this awful thing? There we go. No bad snail. Bad. Stay on your side. No crystals. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get down. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby snail. Here maybe? And then here maybe? Let me drink my juice. Oh, it's another snail. Hi. Hi, snail. Meet your friend Snail. You guys should get together. There we go. You have a lot in common. Okay. Snails squashing. No, and I didn't bring my Switch. I'm lacking on the electronics this weekend. Oh, that's a tragedy. Because while you're dog sitting is a perfect time to be doing some gaming. Be like, while puppy is snoozing, I will be gaining. Making my awesome ranch. My powerful ranch. Does Disney Dreamlight do a Christmas festival? I noticed they're just finishing up the most recent banner. I was able to get the hat. I got the cool hat from it. And the boots. So I have a nice little cottagecore hat on. With mushrooms. And it makes me feel cool. My little halfling self is pleased. Alright, we got this guy. Already came this way, I guess? Did I? I have no memory of this place. I think I already came this way, so I looped. I honestly don't know. I don't think I've ever played at Christmas. I'm severely lacking. You are not severely lacking. You are amazing. I always get excited for like the Christmas festival stuff because you get free stuff. They'll be like, do these events and we will give you extra things. And I'm like, yes, please. Yes, please. I would like that immensely. Immeasurably. If you could. Oh, this seems like a far drop. Like, do they really want me to break my ankles? Do you think I can do it? Or do you think I'll die? What does it say here? Jumping required ahead. Up? Jumping up? Or jumping down? Ugh. Okay, I'm down. Hello, snail. Seriously, what's with like astral beasts and snails in here? Alright, what does it say? Sorcerer head. Okay, shield up. Shields up. Yeah. I know your type. Is there more than one of you? Because that would be bad. I met a bunch of you when I went to take on Renala. Alright, what's this? Raise the sorcery. Oh yeah, I need a key. I need a seal breaker. Immediately puts in a small sea lion. Alright, is there a way out of this mess? Do you know a game I like almost only play at Christmas time now? Is Destiny 2. I just like baking cookies. I end up helping Shax have a lot of cookies. Alright, what do I do now? Do I have to... Is there a way back up? Because I'm assuming there is a boss somewhere. This is me, my current mood. Lying dead underwater. What is my favorite Christmas movie? Oh gosh, there are too many to count. I would say my most standby ones is watching A Christmas Carol, because we watch that every single year since I was a little kid for Christmas, on Christmas Eve. And probably second would be It's a Wonderful Life. How about you guys in the chat? What are your favorite Christmas movies? What are your favorite ones to watch at Christmas? If I had to, if I had to narrow it to a certain version, I don't think I could, because there's so many that we've seen of A Christmas Carol. Hey, welcome to the chat! How are you doing? It is true what they say, my voice is really cute and soothing. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's thanks to a lot of hydration. My chat keeps me well hydrated, and I appreciate that. How are you doing? How's your week been? What fun adventures have you been up to? I'm currently getting lost in crystal caves. It's living. It's a peaceful life. Maku was literally about to say Christmas Carol. Sibling think. It's true. It's true. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good today. Hopefully the rest of your weekend will go well. Get some good sleep in. Maybe some yummy breakfast. I always used to like Saturdays because we would make like eggs and bacon. Did you guys ever do that when you had like, even if it wasn't Saturday, if you had a day off, you were like, oh, I'm getting some eggs and bacon. And then you'd have like when you're a kid, you have like the Saturday morning cartoons, which are the most amazing. I've been making a tradition of watching Iron Man 3 while wrapping Christmas gifts, which is absolutely a Christmas movie. I agree. If it has Christmas somewhere in it, it is a Christmas movie and is totally okay for wrapping presents. You are 100% correct. You bought 10 games on Steam. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. I always love it when you have a new game sitting in your inventory. And Steam sales are the perfect time to get them. Dude, what one was the best one that you got? The one you were like, yes, this is the best sale ever. Disney Princesses, how are we back on the topic of bacon again? Because it's bacon. All roads lead to bacon. Let's be honest. Steam sales are the slayers of wallets, but so enjoyable. I've got some things in my cart right now, but some of the games I was hoping to get didn't go on sale, surprisingly, and so I'm kind of like tentatively waiting. I'm hoping they'll go on sale for like the winter sale, because they're pretty standard games, nothing too crazy. I wanted to get Fields of Mystria, and there's like a little cute cartoon tavern game I wanted to try. But right now, sitting in my cart, and I'm deciding if I'm gonna get it or not, is Sekiro. And I've never played Power Wash Simulator, believe it or not. So I wanted to give it a try. So it's sitting there and I'm still deciding, because I'm so indecisive. Still waiting for the Five Nights at Freddy games to go on sale, but I'm not feeling too hopeful. Is it the most recent ones or the older ones as well? Because usually the older games, you have a decent chance. But if it's been out in the last year, then they're like, no, full price, that's what you'll pay. Cyberpunk 2077, I've always wanted to play, but wanted to wait until after all the updates. And it's a good time now to play it. That is true. They've done apparently an amazing job getting it all tooled up so that it runs nice and smooth. And they got the DLC, so if you got the bundle, even better. More game to play. Impressive, impressive. Maku says, I definitely recommend Power Wash Simulator. It's somehow both relaxing and absolutely insane. Well, and thanks to you, I now know it has a story to it. I didn't know it had a plot. So that's what's got me curious, is what is the story of Power Wash Simulator? OG Princess says, the newer ones, I own all the original ones on Switch. Nice. Nice. I like when Steam does the one where it has a bundle, where you can get the newer one cheaper, but technically, you don't have to buy all of them. You know, you get the sale and they'll be like, you could buy it individually for 10% off, or get the bundle and we'll give you 15% off. Rehydrating. Latte says, but currently I've been playing Pal World all because of my videos. I recently found you from a Pal World video, been walking your walkthrough still on part 3. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm brand new to Pal World, but I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it so much. I wasn't sure if it was a game that I'd enjoy, because I'd heard like all these different things about it, but it is so much fun. How's your ranch going? How's your base been? Have you got it all set up the way you want? What's your favorite pal? I just got like a bunch of new ones, and so I'm trying them out. But I'm hoping, I just got the Shadowbeak saddle. So now I wanna fly one of my Shadowbeaks. We're so glad that you're here, though. I'm glad that you came from the Pal World videos. That's amazing. Oh no, do you know what's not amazing? This is not amazing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Remember I said there's one of these that I really don't like? This is the one. Welcome to it. Alright, let me run to the corner. We'll get the demi-humans as distractions. And then hopefully they will... If you've never done these ones before, the trick, if you can believe it, is basically you've gotta break them. Oh goodness, stop it. Stop it with your scarlet butt. You've got to break their poise, and then you can do damage. Until you break their poise, you don't really do damage. So it's really tricky when you have multiples, because you're not going to be doing damage for quite some time. And I don't even think the reward for here is that great, if I recall. I think it's a somber mining bell or something. Wow, we've done like nothing. I might come back for these because they're easier. There's a spell you can get that makes these guys way easier. And again, having like your mimic tier also helps a bunch. So there's the break. So I'll just show you. See how you can do like a ton more damage once you stagger them? But until you stagger them, it is not fun. It is not fun. The best thing is if you have two, you just get like one in a corner and absolutely wail on them. But if you can't get one in a corner, or this happens, then it can be tricky. And especially because... I'm gonna die now. There we go from the left. Still far ahead. I'm only level 26, but base is going well, and my favorite pal would be Bellinor. That's amazing. You should play Pal World Executed Toast. I think you'd enjoy it, to be honest. I think you'd really like it. And it's great, like, especially when you start breeding pals and like being able to make different traits for them. It's really adaptable and fun. I have become addicted to it. I will confess, I have become addicted to it. I think my favorite pal, who'd be my favorite? I like Pen King. If I had to say, like, what one do I like as a total package? I would say it has to be good old Pen King. And the reason is because he puts his hands on his hips every time he pauses, so it looks like he's judging you all the time. Everywhere you go, it's like he's just like this little penguin is judging you. And I was able to fish him up, and he had really good stats. And so I've just been enjoying being like, yes, yes. This is my pen king. But like for powerful ones, I just got an Orzerk a little while ago, which is an electrical POW, and he's really powerful and pretty fun. He's all like black, white, and yellow, and he doesn't get lost in dungeons. And I also have a Phalaris, but the one that made me laugh the most was when I saw Willaska. As soon as I saw it, I was like, what? What is this? But it was great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love all the pals you come across, Latte. It'll be amazing. Selling me on it by talking about how fun it is to breed pals. Kinda sus, Kooky. It is fun. You just put cake in a box and away you go. Who knew life could be so simple? I ask you. I ask you. I mean, you can fish them up. I've been doing a lot of fishing. I've been on like the fishing trip of my life. It's really fun. Latte says, are you planning to open a server for your viewers and subscribers one day for Pal World, if I may ask? I don't know yet. I'm so brand new to streaming and in YouTube, Twitch, all of this is brand new to me, so I have to go slow because I'm learning, but who knows? Who knows what will happen in the future? There's a lot of fun stuff I'd love to be able to do, and hopefully we'll get there. But for right now, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I finally learned how to edit and make a YouTube video, and I've been spending the last little bit learning how to run Twitch, which was a bit for my little halfling brain. Oh, that's okay, laddie. It's a fair question. You can ask that. No worries. I just feel bad because I have to go slowly. So probably, if anything, I'd probably start with collabs with some streamers that I know. Just so I could get the hang of things and then kind of go from there what I can or can't do. But I think it would be a fantastically fun game to play in multiplayer. I've seen some people do some streams where they're like just all building a massive base together. I've seen it where it's like 2 teams against each other. When I was doing the most recent recording, I thought, you know, it'd be really fun is if a streamer did one where for Happy Spring, they did an egg hunt, but you had like 2 teams or a couple teams and you have to collect as many high quality eggs as possible, but you can raid the other person's base to try and steal eggs too. I thought that would be hilarious. And you have like 1 hour to try and get the most eggs and to steal as many from your opponents as possible. Are you going to do it the legit way or are you going to purloin?
Thought I might find you here. I must admit.
I was like, they should do that. They should do that. It's like coming up with events for a party or something.
Looks like you're still in one piece.
Egg scramble.
You must have heard by now, right? That Star-Scourge Radahn holds Rani's fate in stasis. But once he's out of the way, it will spring back into motion.
Blythe, my best boy.
We stand against
it is, it's an Easter egg hunt. It'd be great, right? And you could, everyone has like a flying mount and you're running around trying to get them all.
Sword and fang.
And you'd have to go to different regions. But like it's always a choice. Do you go out, does everyone go out and try to collect the eggs or do you protect your base? I think it'd be hilarious, especially if people were like fairly competitive. Because you know there'd be someone breaking the rules.
How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find
Alexander the Great Jar. Everyone's here for the Festival of Radahn.
Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself.
Oh my gosh, yes, General Radahn.
I could face a great champion of the Shattering. A demigod in the flesh.
Yep, we're gonna bring a demigod down, hopefully. Hopefully.
I quiver at the thought.
Oh, I don't know if I'm strong enough for this. We're gonna find out.
But the fear simply assures me the ordeal.
I had it easy last time because I was running on a horse slinging spells, which is a much easier way of doing this.
Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this
I also
ordeal.
unlocked in Pal World now. I have the electric kitchen and stuff.
Be sure to get
And so I've been able to make much better meals for my pals so they don't lose sanity as quickly. They're a little more sane than normal. My poor pals. See, I'm like, I play Pal World, but I'm like, I want my pals to be happy and have wonderful lives. So I'm always trying to protect them. My little babies.
The festival begins.
Yes. Ready as I'll ever be. Truer words were never spoken.
Before we begin, allow me to paint you the full picture.
Paint away. It's not a very nice picture. Could you paint me something prettier? OG Princess, here is the horse that is loyal to his
Radahn
master.
is cursed ever to wander.
Poor General Radahn and poor horsey.
Inside by Melania's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog.
Oh, Radahn, how you have fallen. He is cursed with scarlet rot, but he cannot die. He is a living
Howling
zombie.
at the sky.
Zombie demigod.
We must make merry.
But now we must make merry.
Gathering of champions.
Yes.
The revels begin. The
Yes.
celebration of war. The Radahn Festival.
Yes. Hurrah. That's one way to start a party. Alright.
You will find the field of battle past the church ahead.
Oh gosh.
On the shore under the fort. General Radahn is there, even now. Divested of his wits, devouring corpses.
Aren't we all on a Friday
and howling
night?
at the sky.
Alright, I'm off. I'm off to go fight a crazy zombie general. Oh my gosh, what do you do with your Fridays? I fight the living dead. You know, typical Friday evening. Whoop, there we go. Somber smithing stone. Actually, let me check. Maybe, do you think I can level up my sword? Let's try to think. Maybe I'll try leveling up my sword, just see if there's any more levels I can put it up before we face old Radahn in his not-so-great zombie form. I am hoping at some point to do a little more Pal World on stream, just solo play. So hopefully at some point, because I've gotten pretty far. My base looks pretty cool now. So I want you all to be like, oh, look at what later game Pal World is like. And they're coming out with a Pal World, Stardew Valley-ish clone. It's like Animal Crossing meets Pal World, if you can believe it. So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter it. Lay out your arms, then.
I just appreciate that they're like, yes, this is probably something everyone wants. All right, perfect, I can level up again. All right, let's get some of this. I need 2,000 or something. We'll do one of these. Oh, you're gonna do great, Latte. You're gonna love it so much. And if you do the Terraria Island, I looked online and they said you should be like level 46, but you could probably do it like at level 42. 42, 43. So don't be like me and wait too long, because I read it and they were like, oh, you should do it here. And then I went and I was like, well, this was a little easier than I anticipated.
No matter.
Because it's really cool. It looks great. And like, there's so many fun things you can unlock on the technology tree in the mid game. You're gonna love it so much. I was really impressed how many options they give you for like things you can be doing in the mid game. Because like some games make you wait till you're like way high level, and that's not as fun. Whereas I find Pal World's really balanced. There's fun stuff to do in early game, mid game, and late game. Have you done one of the towers yet? With I think the first one's the one with the girl in a grizz boat, if I recall. I was really nervous when I did it. I was like, oh no, oh no. Here's where I die. But we survived. We made it.
Welcome.
I don't know if I'm gonna survive this one. I think my poor stalwart allies are gonna be ready for a reckoning.
General Radahn, mightiest.
Get wrecked would probably be the phrase for what's about to happen. Alright, let me see. Can I open the door? Nope. I don't have the right, it saith. Alright, this door. Come on. Do I have to rest again? I'm ready. I can do the quest. Oh, what have I forgotten? Let me just see. Maybe I have to talk to him one more time. All I did was level up my my thing, so I'm ready for battle.
The festival.
All right, ready as I'll ever be. Here we go. We'll do it again.
before we begin.
And skip it. It might be an instance. It might be like...
We must make...
Oh, get
There you go. Quickly, smash the sword. Put it to the ground. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Are you stuck, boy? There he goes. Hey, you did do the first one. Congrats.
You'll find General
That's the
Radahn
one,
is there,
Zoe.
divested and howling at the...
It's a fun one, right? I thought they'd be like really, really, really hard, but I'm like, this is doable. This is doable. I appreciate doable. Ha 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 ha, here we go. Now the way is open. Let's double check. Not missing any goodies. Yeah, the towers are really fun and they unlock special things in like the ancient technology line, so there's some good stuff that you get later on for doing the towers. But every time I do one, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And apparently you used to be able to capture the PAL in that one, whereas they've changed it now that you can't. So I was like, oh, bummer. I really wanted a Grisbolt early on. Alright, here we go, everyone. The Radahn fight. You'll at least get to see it. You'll get to see the wonder that is Radahn. I'm not ready for this. Alright, let me just clear my pockets a little. So I don't hit the wrong things. Let us do... what will give me more health and powers? Raises strength might be helpful. Takes me to 39. Potency of incantations. Health only up a little bit. I'll try this one. Alright, here we go. Probably could have captured yourself if you tried hard enough. Probably. Alright. Oh, I might die right away because there's a little trick to this one. Here he comes. Okay. Roll, 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 roll. Okay, I gotta get the others. Oh. Alright, Radahn, I see you, I see you. Okay, I call the Great Jar. And I gotta call my friends. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's coming behind me, it's coming behind me. Alright, Radahn, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. Blythe, come with us, quickly. I must summon all our friends. Oh gosh, here he goes again. Okay, this way. Ow, 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 okay. Horsey, maybe? Can I pull up my horse now? Okay, yes, he's distracted. Excellent. Alright, come on. Everyone together now. We must take on a god. It's a terrible plan. Did I mention this god has gravity magic? Because he does. And I have never done this with a strength build, so... please, everyone, be kind. Oh! Alright. I mean, we've done some damage. Oh, he's going for me. Don't hurt my horsey. Gosh, you have no respect for the animals. Alright, let's see. Have to go call everyone again. Hold on. Still following me? Good boy. Good lad. Gonna kite you around a little. Where's my little summoning things? I can't see the summoning things. Ow! I think my friends died. Oh, here they are, here they are. 1, 2. Aha, back here, back here. Hello, hey, Radahn, how are you? How's life shaking? I like how he's like shooting arrows. I'm like, I feel like we're gonna need more than arrow shooting, friend. Okay. Oh. Let's see what else we got here. Is anyone respawn? Oh, there is one. I'm coming, fellas. I'm coming. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Run. Good old Radahn with his gravity magic. There we go. Blade's coming. It's like putting out invites for a party. So-and-so's coming. You should come too. I just gotta keep a steady stream of these guys coming because... Oh, here it is, here it is. This is the best part. Okay, guys, watch. This is why people love the Radahn fight. He's jumped into the air. Here he comes. Oh, gosh. He comes down like a comet from space out of nowhere. It scared the bejibbers of everybody when they first did it. And now he's souped up magic. Oh, horsey. I should have equipped raisins. Okay, I'm coming, I'm coming. Hold on. Oh boy, now he's got meteorites. Okay. I need to go find my friends. Here's one. Ow! My horsey! You jerk. Listen. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! Eenie. Woohoo! Oh boy. Here he goes. Hi. Well, at least if I'm attracting your attention. Should I do this? Maybe. We'll try. We're done! Oh my god. You're a beast. Alright, let me go get the friends. It's got a really good soundtrack, though. You gotta admit. Look at him go. Oh my gosh, where are my friends? There it is. Blythe, no! The best part about this fight is one of the people you can summon is Patches, and it's like, Patches has been summoned. And then it's like, Patches shows up and he goes, Patches has left your world. And he literally abandons you. It's the best moment. Oh boy, here he goes. Enough of your magic. Radahn! Oh gosh. Radahn, you're so grumpy. Stop being a grump muffin. Look on the beautiful side of life, you know, Radahn? Sure, you're undead. Sure, you're cursed to eternally wander. But so am I, in this desolate wasteland. And I don't get cool gravity magic, so you know. Ow. Stop it. Oh, you want to pay attention to me? That's fair. I'll try to loop you into my friends here. Woo! Just missed that sucker. You gotta admit, he's pretty cinematic. Ow! Ow! My horsey! You ruined my drinking of juice. Alright, well, guess there's nothing to it but to do it. Ow! Oh boy, here we go. Drink my juice. Oh boy, here he goes up into the sky again. Well, how am I supposed to outrun this, I didn't know he did it twice. Alright, we'll see if we can see him at least so it'll end beautifully. So you run from the goldenness. Basically, wherever the light cometh from, Simba, don't go to it. We don't own it. Here he is. We're done! Okay. No! We got pretty close, though. Just a little bit left. Just a few scraps of health left. Thank you. Thank you, Diego. What an entrance. How's your day going? How are you doing, Diego? How's the week been? Yeah, I didn't know he could do it more than once either. I thought he only did it once in the fight. But I took him down pretty quick the last time I did it, or he took me down really quick. So I never actually had a long fight with him. Ever. Not ever doing this. Oh, Patches, sitcom laugh track. This is true. This is true. All right, let me take one more swig of water so that I'm ready to face a demigod. Diego has a tip. On a different note to the jump attack is actually not targeting you, but instead his horse that spawns below your feet when he jumps. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. That is helpful. Can I avoid it by jumping? Oh, I forgot. How did I forget this? What? I did so much better last time avoiding these. It was the adrenaline kick. Oh, I'm doing terrible. Okay, horsey. Horsey! Alright, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Uh-huh. Come on. Go, 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 go. And hit the button. There we go. Oh no, he's sending out his trail of arrows. What? You doubled him? Dude. Alright, this is... You know how you have one attempt that's really good and then the next one's like awful? Welcome to the awful one. Woohoo! Go, 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 go. There's summoned patches. Woohoo! Radahn Festival! What a weird way to celebrate a birthday party! Oh, Radahn. You're such a party keeper. You're such a spoiled sport. He's like, it's my party, I can cry if I want to. Alright, let me get my stammies up. Stammies up, stammies up. No, my friend! Okay, I'll get you. Hold on, I'll get you. If we die together. It is a really cool fight, though. Even when it's annoying, it's a cool fight. Alright, here he goes. Did the gravity one up? Nope. Oh, here's the gravity one up, right when I'm close. Alright, I'll get everyone. Hold on, hold on. There's no point in me inviting guests to your party if you're just gonna massacre them. It's a waste of invitation. You know what I'm saying? More people would come to your party if you weren't so grumpy. I don't even see where the invitations are. It is easier to fight at range. That's why I said last time I did this, it was really easy because I was a sorcerer. So I just stood at range and like slung spells from my horse at a safe distance. But as a strength build, I cannot play it safe. I must ride right into trouble. Which I've never had to do before, so you know. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good damage. I just gotta figure out how to do this well. I forgot the raisins again. Ah, pickles. Why do you not like my horse? Are you jelly of my horse? You are. You're hurting my poor baby. Listen, your horse is great too. You need to be happy with what you got in life. Ah, my friend. Where is your summon signs? There's one. Oh no, here he comes. He's gonna come in like a wrecking ball. Curved sword supremacy? I've heard a curved sword one is really good. A bleed build and dexterity. Oh, they're all right behind him. Okay. I'll try for them. I'll try for them, Radahn. But you got one like summon underneath you. That's not cool. Woohoo! Woohoo! Hey, Radahn. How are you? How's Trix? How's the kids? Okay, we got him. And we're gonna get... Did you go back in the sky? The music sounds quieter for some reason. You concern me, Radahn. Oh, you just killed him right when he came up. Oh my gosh, Radahn. Seriously. You wonder why people don't like you. This is why. You're prickly. Hard to get along with. Don't communicate your feelings clearly. All that stuff. Oh, gosh, my horsey. Alright, you're following me? Great. This way, into the fray. Woo! Oh, God. I don't know how my horse survived that, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let's try getting some hits. I think I'm the hardest hitting thing on this on this battlefield next to him. Owie! Owie! Uh-oh, this could be it. I'm hammering the heels. Oh, thank you for that, random person. Run! We're close, we're close. Oh no, not a jump. Uh-oh, this will be bad. One more hit, come on! Yes! Yes! We did it! Strength build for the win! Oh my gosh! We did it, we did it! Second try! Woo! Oh my goodness. Cutscene time! We earned it! I just walk away from where you when we jumped. Oh, thank you for the celebration! Yay! The floating hearts. I love it. I love it. Oh, you used the 2 swords for the entire game? That's impressive, Diego. And on the bad run too. I know, right? I didn't think we were gonna do it. I'm like, oh well, it's a bad run. I'll just, you know, go from there. I just dropped my controller. 1 second. There we go. Got it back. Can you imagine if that happened during the fight? Your controller goes flying and you're just sitting there. Hi, Radahn. You want to forgive me? Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. Radahn. Radahn is vanquished. Vanquished, I say. Wahahaha. Oh my gosh, that was so much better than I thought it would be. I was like, I'll leave at least an hour so I can just, you know, fight for my life. But that actually went well. I feel like, okay, so I don't know if this happens to you guys in games, but you'll have like a really good run, and then you'll not make it. But then you'll have a really bad run, and that's the one that makes it. And when you're like posting these things, you're like, oh, I have to post my really bad run because that's the one that won. All of the gameplay is terrible, but by sheer dumb luck, I won. Hey, Quantum Jack, how are you doing? How's your week been? We just defeated Radahn. Yes, the stars have fallen. Caelid is safe. Now we have to go talk to a very sad jar. All the highs and lows. Oh my gosh, I do love the Radahn fight though. It's so much fun, and it's so cinematic. Just the swirling. I didn't get the camera in the right spot, but he comes down like a rocket from space. So it's pretty hilarious if people have never played it before, because they're like, where'd he go? And then all of a sudden this light gets brighter and brighter, and bam, he lands right on top of you.
I can hardly stand to face one such as you. Oh
my gosh. Hey, this isn't too bad. Like, we started the stream, we hit our 110th follower, yay! And we've had a Radahn defeat, yeah! Your time has come, Diego, it sounds so permanent. Do not leave this world, sweet Diego, stay. I hope the rest of your work shift goes well, man, and that you have an awesome weekend. Quantum Jack says, sounds neat, never played this, watched a few people play significant chunks of it though. Yeah, that's how I got into Souls games, was watching people play. I never even started them till I was, so they've been out for ages.
I don't think I've given up just yet. As luck would have it.
It's a fun game, it is. It really is.
Right here.
And now they're coming out with the DLC for Night Rain in a couple weeks. Or 1 week. 1 week today.
I'll be a mighty warrior again.
December 4th it arrives.
And you know, the bodies found here are exceedingly
It's a little quirky. And a little bit dark humor, but it's great gameplay. And a fun interconnected world. That's what I love about it. And the loot. The loot is the best thing. What kind of games do you play, Quantum?
Just you wait when next we meet.
Poor Alexander here is eating all these bodies so he can become strong.
But as luck would, if I and you know, who could expect
it's a noble attempt, but maybe a little misplaced. But you're going to be excited to see what Radahn, his death opens up. Quite literally opens up.
Ah, good.
Blythe, you're so tall, it's hard to get you in shot. There you go.
What a sick way to fight, eh?
It's pretty sick.
The clash is shared by Radahn and you. And did you see that afterwards?
Yeah, meteorite shower.
Star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale.
He had a lot of power.
He was a living legend if ever I saw one. And the
Now
path
he's
has
a dead
been
legend.
cleared.
Isn't that wonderful?
To Nokra, where Ranni's fate will be decided.
Yeah.
Let's meet where the falling star bit the earth.
Will
We'll
do.
take up our swords once more
Yes.
for Mistress Ranni.
For Mistress Vani. Yeah. Since that's the ending I have to do in order to get the platinum.
Let's meet where the falling star will go into battle. My only purpose is the curtains rising.
So Radahn was using his gravity magic to hold back the stars. And so because we killed him, all the stars came crashing to Earth and has opened up the entrance to a whole new area. That's the cool thing. So you have to beat Radahn or you're not going to be able to finish the game. Because you need his rune. And you also need him to open up a passageway, especially if you want the Ranni ending. You're like, sorry Radahn, your time has come. Oh, you like RPGs? Mario RPG, excellent. Puzzle games, Tetris, action platformers like Mega Man, and psychological horror, Eternal Darkness. That is a good and wide breadth of games. I like the selection. I like it. Quality ones. I used to play Tetris, but a long time ago. Now it's really cool. It's all like tricked out with different boards and styles and maps. And it's like really, really hard because they keep speeding it up. I've never actually played Mega Man before, but I've watched people play it and it looks really cool. I'm kind of new to like, I guess Mega Man isn't quite that, but like a Metroidvania type style game. But it looks amazing. And they just came out with some remasters, didn't they? It's really hard, says Maku. I've heard that. I've heard like it looks cute, but it's hard. Do not underestimate the skill required. Most common Tetris I play nowadays is a Game Boy version on Switch. So old school, no tricks, just blocks and lines. That's the way I like it. When I was younger, I would play it for hours. I would. It would be so much fun trying to get the top scores. But now they got like super blocks and like all these different things you can do. I'm like, dude, I would not even be even close to competitive. I wouldn't even know what I'm doing. Mega Man X is your jam? That's the one? So if someone, here's a question. If someone was going to play Mega Man for the first time, what one would you recommend that they start with? What is the recommended one to get you into playing them? There is a cave here, I'm pretty sure, that I need to unlock. I like how now you can get so many games on multiple consoles. They're not all console specific. And I am enjoying that. Because there's a whole bunch of games I missed out on because they were console specific and I didn't have that console. So I am all for things showing up across multiple consoles. Like most of the Nintendo games I didn't get to play. And then I know Maku had an Xbox and I had a PS4. And so then, you know, you kind of get some of the games, but not all of the games. Not all of them. Mega Man X is a smoother entry. Movement is cleaner and more dynamic of a game than the original Mega Man games. That makes sense. I think like even like with games like this one, if you do the older ones, you have to be ready even with the remasters for older style combat. Which is not quite as refined as now, but still fun. But it can be clunky, I guess. Would clunky be the right phrase? It can be a little frustrating sometimes. I always feel bad if there's someone who's like playing a series for the first time, and you're like, technically story-wise, you should play the earliest one first. But please know, it has tank controls, and almost no customization, and your character moves like a brick. But it's a really good story, and it helps you get them in a row. Maku says Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii U were the ones he had. Yeah, you had a pretty good selection. And you had the 3DS too, right? The Nintendo 3DS? And did you have the DS? Quantum says, yeah, I have Mega Man X and Mega Man Original Series collections on GameCube and Switch, and a few other versions besides. That's pretty sweet. I always find it nice to have them on a couple ones, so you have like a portable device to take it with you on, and then you have like your chunky boy device, where you're like, this one stays where it is, but I still enjoy it. Right, where are you, Gerant? I can't remember. Oh, you played on the SNES, of course. Yes. The only way to play.
At last,
Hey,
the
Gerald.
war festival has ended.
It has indeed.
Brave champion,
With a bang.
you have our gratitude. The celebration was spectacular. General Radahn is surely pleased.
I don't know if he's pleased. He's
Festering
dead,
with
though.
rot and crippled by madness. All he wanted was an honorable death.
Aw, poor fellow.
Finally,
A good death is what he
my
wanted.
work is done. I'm no longer bound to this fortress. I have a task in mind. Old business, you could say.
Old business.
You wouldn't understand.
Are you sure I wouldn't
May we
understand?
meet again, if the fates deign it. Brave champion.
I am a brave champion. I was brave. I went against a demigod with just a rusty anchor.
It's time I went. May we meet again.
Now, Jaren's quest, the guy that I was just talking to, it actually links with the Ranni ending. It overlaps, so, you know. The chanting here makes me think of Halo. I know, right? It does. It does make me think of Halo. Can you imagine if you were part of, like, the choirs that gets to make video game music? Like, you're like, hi, that's my voice chanting in this epic cutscene. Here's a question. Which video game do you think has the best soundtrack? Like, if you were like, I'm downloading that music, which one would it be? I think for me, like, I'd have to give at least a nod to Skyrim. Because, like, you know, it does have amazing music. Halo, the main theme is really good. Let me just, boop, put that there. We're going to where Radahn hath made a hole in the earth. Bwahaha, so you can see it. Because it's pretty cool. Look! Look what he did! He put a hole in the earth. Punched a hole right through the ground. That crazy boy. He's a very down-to-earth fellow. A very down-to-earth fellow. There's some games, though, that have, like, amazing fight music. You're just like, I could listen to this fight music all day, which I probably will, because I'm not very good. Alright, let's see here. Gotta remember which side is the safe way down. Look! Look at the hole! This is where we are. This is the hole he just put in the ground. Isn't it amazing? They made improvements to this game so it now marks where, like, events are, because originally when they made it, that you didn't know, so people just never came back here, because it was an early starting zone. So now they put it on your map. They're like, there's a crater there, by the way. You need to head that away. And you're like, thanks. Supersonic Racing happens to have one of the best songs as its soundtrack. That is good as a standalone song, Live and Learn. Yeah. But Mario RPG has a ton of great music, and the remake has it all orchestral. Ooh, orchestral is nice. That is swank. Maku says, for all their faults, Bungie knows how to make a good soundtrack. World of Warcraft also have some great ones. Hi-Fi Rush, Final Fantasy XIV. Too many games really have too great of music. You know how they have those ones where you can, like, watch a movie, and they have an orchestra that plays along with it? Like, if you've ever seen that, you can go to, like, a concert, but it's like, say, Lord of the Rings, but it's going to be a live band playing. I think they should do, like, at a gaming convention where people are playing the game, but it's a live orchestra playing in front of you for, like, the background music. I think it'd be really cool. There's a traitor taken care of. Onwards to Nokron, then go on. I'll catch up. Everyone's always catching up to me. Like, can you imagine if you were watching, like, someone playing one of those games and just in the background, surrounding you with music, was a full orchestra? It'd be awesome. So cool. Alright, what do these notes say? Are they gonna lead me to goodness or badness? Be wary of hole. Well, that's obvious. First off, safety. Safety first, kids. There is a way down, though. I just gotta find it. Might be back the other way. Visions of just getting started. Oh, we're just getting started. Up down? Reminds me of the guy who went to Comic-Con and started following cosplayers playing their theme songs. That's amazing. You feel so incredible walking through with, like, your theme song playing. True, there's a lot of great ones. My only venture into the Etrian Odyssey games with number 4 came with a CD of its soundtrack, and it's very good. Awesome. I don't think I've heard of that one. That sounds really cool. What kind of game was it? I think all games should, like, especially if you buy the deluxe version, you should just automatically get the soundtrack, please. Just give me the soundtrack. I would love that. Now it's really hard, too, because sometimes you'll buy the soundtrack, but it's not the full soundtrack. They're like, we're only giving you some of the soundtrack. It's like, no, I want the full masterpieces. If you're gonna make an amazing soundtrack, at least give me all of it. Let me turn on my little lantern. See if that helps me see my way down. Wow, that's a long way down. I mean, we can try it. Woohoo! Alright, we're alive. That's always a good sign. Mistiness. Alright, so let me just make sure there's no goodies up here. If you could have a song from a video game be your theme song, what one would you choose? We're like, yes, when I enter a room, I would like this song to play. This is my entry music. Let's see here. Some runes. I can always use runes. Runes never go astray. Gosh, it's so dark. Destiny Forsaken the Gunslinger, hands down. That's a good choice. In honor of Cade. Sweet Cade, our boy. Who gave his life for the cause. Ta-da! Behold, the underground city. Look. It's a whole city. And it's connected to this underground part, where we fought the deer. Yeah. Now comes the tricky bit. Playing the game. Thank you for the lurk, Latte. Oh, it's prepping dinner. Ribeye steaks, creamy mashed potatoes, gravy with grilled vegetables. Oh, and double fudge brownies. You're making me hungry. I think all of the chat's gonna come visit you for dinner. I think that sounds amazing. I hope you enjoy prepping the dinner and enjoy even more eating it. Oh. Feels like Mega Man music would be too exciting to have all the time. Maybe Mario RPG. Yes, it's a well I will keep going back to. Forest Maze theme is a good choice. Now I'm hungry. See, you've successfully made the whole chat jealous, Latte. Well done, well done. Dr. Wily's castle, though. Ooh. I can express mail some. That would be amazing. Like your friends express mail you dinner. Forget Uber Eats. Chat eats. Biscuit Brigade breakfast. Brunch with the biscuits. It's one of those ones where if you were like, you know, you'd be like, this is my Instagram picture that you all can be jealous of my delicious meal I made. Meanwhile, I'm having to just sit here and fight slimes. Not half as delicious. Fencing slime. There we go. Excellent, excellent. I think even if you express mailed just the smell of it, we'd be thrilled. You know when you like walk past a restaurant and the smell just wafts into your nostrils and you're like, I want that. Whatever they're eating, please give me some. It smells so good. Let's try here. Jumping required ahead. I don't want jumping. There's nothing there to jump to but death. Good gravy. Well, halfling life is short enough, thanks. Okay. You first, and then your turn. Excellent. How did you... Oh, it's you over there. Robin Hood behind me is shooting arrows. Okay, and then here... Got everything? Think so. Alright. Now what? Liar ahead. Oh, there's liars ahead and behind. The Souls-like game I'm most interested in playing is the one that's most exclusive, only PS4, which is unfortunate. Which one is it? Which one of all the glorious games is it? I've only done a couple Souls-likes. So I am woefully behind. Let's see here. Gotta remember where the site of grace is. Bloodborne! Bloodborne is great. I have played it. Even did the DLCs. It's a good one. It's very different combat. So like most Souls games is very like defensive play. And Bloodborne is like be as aggressive as possible. That is what you need to do. But it's really, really fun. And there's lots of cool costumes and roads to go on. Everyone has been wishing for years and years that they would make it, put it on PC. Or at least, like open it up, and also remaster it. I think every year, everyone's like, please remaster Bloodborne. I would love it. But so far, no luck. So far, the powers that be will not release it. Which is much sadness. Hello. I'm like locked on one of you. Hold on. Let me get the sight of grace. I know. You all just want to come and make friends. But I don't want your friendship. Alright, here you go. Ready? There we are. Perfect. At least a PS5 remaster, even if Sony wants to keep it locked down to their stuff. I know, right? I mean, it came out how long ago? It's been over a decade, hasn't it? I mean, it's not terrible, but most people are used to doing like 60 frames per second and stuff, and so they're like, 30 frames per second? No. Wow, I have 73,000 souls. I did not level up since Radahn. That is terrible. Alright, we have souls to play with. Let's see, we can put up this. We can put up our strength. Oh, I'm only 7,000 off from another level? I will do it. I will do it. Oh, I'm rolling in the monies. The monies are thick with this one. Alright, 3,800, 3,76, close enough. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Bloodborne 2015, yes, 1 decade. You're good at this. It was a blind guess. I would like to take credit, but it was definitely a blind guess. Though I'm very thankful it was the correct one, or I'd be ashamed. I'd be like, oh, I have messed it up. The biscuits will be ashamed of me. Let's try this, maybe. Yes. It's a really good game. I enjoyed it. I found it, this is gonna sound weird, but I found it the easiest of the Souls games that I played. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong, it is not easy. But I found it the most, like, I went through the bosses the fastest. But they're all really interesting bosses, so it's a delight to play. Woohoo! This is true. Ever read old myths? Blind people are usually right. This is true. You should always listen to the blind prophet. They know what they're talking about. All those old Greek and Roman stories, they learned what happens when you don't listen to the random blind prophet that shows up in your town one day. And reads some chicken guts and is like, this is what your fate is. Listen to that person. It is not a blind leap of faith. We're actually making pretty good progress here, to be honest. I thought the Radahn fight would take me forever. But we did it. Strength won the day. Are you just like hitting your shield at me? Because you should probably get a second shield for your back. Might be a thought. I never got to play the Mario RPG series because, again, I didn't have any Nintendo stuff. So, but I've always wanted to. I like the look of it. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like the art style of it? I really, really like. It looks cool. Oh, you hit me with your poisonous arrows. Your frosty dark arrows. Stop it. Stop it, you. Take that. You fiend. Actually, I wonder. Let me check my equipment a second. As long as no one's going to stab me in the back. Can I use the big shield yet? I can! Ha 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 ha! I can finally use it. Because I just have to switch my thingies. So that I have... Will this work? No, it's not enough. Okay. I have to increase my endurance. Fair enough. I was all excited that I could use my big shield. I've never used a great shield before. Saru! Welcome, welcome, most excellent Foxo. Welcome to the chat. The Foxo's here to shout out the goodness of Empress Kooky, who takes time out to kill randoms to satisfy their boredom. Ah, well, you know, boredom is the worst killer that there is, isn't it? Kills all the fun. I'm merely protecting the fun. Empress of a county by day, slayer of monsters by night, and being slayed by monsters at night and by day. I'm open to being slayed in both capacities. I'm flexible that way. How are you doing, Saru? How's your week been? Have you been having some good streams this week? Whoops. I totally missed this skinny little skeleton here. See, that's what my great shield could do if I could wield it. Quantum says, what I like about Mario RPG is if you play natively, it plays like baby's first RPG. Oh, nice! So it's like an intro to RPGs. 1 second. There we go. What? Take that. Take that, you beans. Alright, I'm going around your back, buddy. Hello, backy stab. So it's like an intro to it. You can learn the basics of what makes a good RPG. I like that. I like that. Enough of you, and enough of you, Master Archer. Hold on, hold on. That's right. I don't like your ilk. Or your milky arrows. Including max revives available from the first shop, but if you like digging in, you can do crazy challenges and get even better at the game. That sounds awesome. I'd love to give it a try someday. Saru says, but jokes aside, it's nice to see you. Enjoy coming in to say hi. I was going to stream today, but my poor sleep has ruined my energy. Same here. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I was like, 50-50 for the stream, but so far it's been good. We beat Radahn. Yay! Radahn is vanquished. Super Mario RPG is bizarre, for you can tell Nintendo just let Square Enix do what they wanted with it. There is no joke of scene where Mario almost strangles a child and has to be held back. Yes, but which one of us has not at some point had that happen? Where a small child has so gotten under our nerves that we're like, hold me back or I shall lose control. Maybe they were going for realism. Mario's like, no, don't let me ruin my reputation. Quantum says, for instance, on the original version, I played a ton of challenge runs. 5 solo runs, beat the game with Mario at level 3, played without equipment, without items, all other sorts of fun things like that. I've done the solo runs in the remake. Haven't done level 3 yet, though. That's impressive. And Maku says he was that small child for Kooky. But look, Maku is still alive. Somebody held me back. I did not strangle him. But what I mean is this, is Mario and I went, yep, Nintendo just let them do what they wanted. I feel like Mario is such a legacy that even if it's like different than the mainstream games, it's really hard to go too far wrong with it. Because it's just such a winning combination. The whole way it works, that you're just like, I just want Mario. I want all the Mario-ness. The one I always hear of the most is that, like, if you play Mario Party, you pretty much lose all your friends. Because you're, like, so mad at the end of who gets the stars. Maku says, I was better at running as a child. This is true. Self-preservation's an important skill. Ah, some waters. Fresh waters. One of these days, I'm gonna get myself a Nintendo device, and then I'll finally be able to see all the cool stuff people talk about. I usually end up watching other streamers do it and be like, gosh, that looks fun. Someday, I will have a Nintendo device and have the power. I've still got my friends while still playing Mario Party. That's impressive. I agree with Maku. If you look at the development, Square tried to give him a sword and knight's armor. Nintendo nixed that. Technically, it was a Square, no Enix yet. Did they Enix it? Get it? Square Enixed it out? Bwahaha. Sad pun. But a pun nonetheless. I feel like Mario with a sword would be cool. They're probably like, that's not child friendly. And you're like, what child doesn't pick up a stick and pretend it's a sword? Honestly. It's almost required. It's some of my favorite memories from the game. Ah. I just think, you know, games are meant to have fun with, and sometimes you gotta shake up the formula. Just to see if it works. Sometimes it's a swing and a miss, but sometimes it's a really new thing that you make. I mean, you wouldn't want it to get boring, right? I also find it fun, like, all the stuff they did with, like, the Mario Odysseys and all that. I think they did some pretty clever innovations. Are people in the chat, do you guys like the newer Mario games, or do you prefer the old school ones? Or do you think they were a better formula? Ooh, what'd I get? I didn't even see what I got, but I got something good. I have a pop-up that's blocking half of my screen. Maybe I can close it. Maybe they've stopped enough I can close it. Let's see. Wahaha. Oh no, did I jam it? There we go. Okay, phew, 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 phew. I sat there for a second. My computer hiccuped. Is everyone still there? Can you still see me? My computer did a little hiccup when I went to close it. That's why I didn't want to bow out. New Mario games are hard. My most modern Mario game is Luigi U, but they have so many more movements options now. Yeah, that's true. They have a lot more options for how you navigate. In my opinion, the games were good up until Mario Galaxy. Sunshine asked me another day. I've heard Sunshine is very divisive. That, like, people either love it or hate it, mainly due to the platforming. But Nintendo got lazy with him. No bad games, but kinda meh. He picked back up recently. Sometimes, like, game companies get in a slump, where it's not that it's a bad game, but it's not as good of a game as they used to do. And you're sort of like, it's not that it's terrible, it's just not amazing. You'll be like, same old, same old. Oh boy. Oh boy. There you go. One down. Two down slime. There you go. You can all join yourselves together. I do want to try Odyssey. People say it's really good. That's the one I've heard the most about. Of people being like, of the newer games, that like Mario Odyssey was really fun. And it does look fun. I'm like, I want to play that. It looks amazing. I seem to recall this being a trap. Yeah, look at that. Alright, let's see if we can get one at a time. Oh, nope. They do everything together, these slimes. A real close bunch. A real close, slimy bunch. Wow. A larval tear. After Mario Galaxy 2, Nintendo just got lazy with Mario in both main games and sports, Odyssey being the exception. That was fantastic, as was Super Mario Wonder. That's interesting. Sometimes they like try to pump out games too fast. Like they'll be like, oh, we need to have a game every year, even when they don't have like the ideas, or it hasn't had enough time to like bake. And you're like, you should have just let it sit for a bit. Don't rush it. We'd rather have a good game than like a fast game or a game every year. I like watching people do cool things in Odyssey, but I know I don't have the coordination to pull off the movement combos, and playing through it normally would probably be kinda meh, though I heard a lot of good things about Wonder. Maku says, I do appreciate that Nintendo's more recent game design philosophy seems to be give the users tools to break out games. I know, they realize they've spent all this time trying to keep people from breaking the game, and then they're like, no, wait, that's what people enjoy. And we're like, yes. Yes, it is what we enjoy. Like Donkey Kong, Bonanza, Mario Kart World, Breath of the Wild, the Zelda-based game that I can't remember the name of. I mean, the new Super Mario Brothers on the DS, they recycled 4 times? 4 times? It's like the Nintendo version of Just Cause 3. That's a lot. That's a lot of recycling when you've chewed it through 4 times over. It's mush at that point. Alrighty. Now, if I recall, this boss, which will give me something epic, requires me to strip naked. If I recall. If I want to fight this the easy way, which since I'm really sleepy today, I kind of do. So, let us... Actually, the easiest thing to do is just make him weaponless. Because then I can reskin it pretty quick. Let's try it. Well, we'll just do weaponless. I'll meet it halfway. How about that? NSMB on Wii was fine. Adding multiplayer was just about money. NSMB Wii U just added scroll form. That's true. That's true. Super Mario Bros. 3 was a masterpiece and originally came out for NES. Wild. They did so much with so little. So is it kind of like, I know it's going to sound silly, but is it kind of like Windows versions where like you'll have one good one and then one awful one and then one good one and one awful one? Where you're like, eh. Ta-da. All right, where are you? Where are you, you silver mimic? You mimic by another name. That's right. Yes. Okay, quickly. Quickly, I need my anchor. Oh, we're gonna have to go fisticuffs here. Hold on. Hold on, you can play with the demi-humans a bit. I need to get my anchor, buddy. Demi-humans want to play. Look how cute they are. They're jumping for you. I just need to grab my anchor. I don't really need the demi-humans. I just want my anchor. How's it going back there, guys? Alright, I'm back. I got my anchor. Oh, don't hurt the board. Is this what you would do when you turn I turn my back on you fellas? Just beat me down. If you really want to beat this boss and you've never played the game, come into the arena butt naked with no weapons. It's a very easy fight. You can also remove your healing items if you want, and then the person can't heal. Your carbon copy clone. Lots of ways to cheese this boss. But if you didn't know about it, then it's like... It was a scary moment. Come on, you mimicky here. There. Only I should be able to kill me. Only I should have the honor. Yeah, I get a mimic friend. I'm really excited. Hit and miss for sure, but Mario Bros. 3 was followed up by Super Mario World, 2 home runs, then Mario 64, if you don't count RPG as mainline. So that's a hat trick. That's true, that's the line of 3. Officially, Nintendo's design philosophy when designing new games is to always come up with a new game mechanic first, and then design a game around it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you get Splatoon, sometimes you get ARMS. Oh, you've been playing Hades 2 recently, how is it? Does it live up to the hype? Super Mario World is my favorite game of the whole series. It's the classic you keep coming back to. It's the one that makes you go like, yes, this is why I enjoy Mario. You kind of need those like comfort games, right? Where you just, they keep you coming back. 500, 5,000, I can probably do it. Probably I have enough rooms. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is also good, as is Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. I remember that one. This is valid, even if you're ignoring my baby of Mario RPG, but that's okay. Not everyone is cultured. Ooh, shots fired. My goodness. What I like is that they have a fairly good range of games. They got racing games, party games, RPGs, platformers. So many different styles, which is really nice to see. 28, item crafting. No, I don't want that. I want, not my equipment, I need my inventory. There we are. I need 400, please. Why they upgraded the DS game for the 3DS? I don't know. Usually it's to make more money, to be honest with you. There's usually very little reason for them to actually do it. They're just like, but we could have more money. We could re-release it with a new shiny cover. No one will ever know. They'll never know what we've done. There are some games where they like released it like it was like an end of year release, and like 1 year later they're already re-releasing it. I know people have said, what was it for The Last of Us, that there was way too many re-releases and remakes. They're like, it's not even that old. And it's like, that's true, it hasn't been out that long. See here, get this on, there we go. Now I'm fully dressed again. Try this Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, a crossover RPG of all things. Quantum Jack says, I love Mario and Rabbids, so it was an opportunity to let Gino back into a game where Mario has guns. They kind of dropped that one. The typing game was the pinnacle. So that is the recommendation. If you play the typing game, you have reached the epoch of what Nintendo can provide. They spoke English in more than their counterparts. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope was weird, and it even brought back Rayman. How did Rayman end up in it? Rayman Legends? Like that one? Or is it a different Rayman? I'm so out of touch. I haven't even ever played Rayman Legends. I've just seen it playing. I love the bebopping music, though. I approve. Did I miss where the little Trinky Trinket is? Or is it around the corner still? Nope, as in the OG 3D Rayman. Interesting. Very interesting. I did not know that. Rabbids are Ubisoft and tied to Rayman, so it fits. Ironic that a Mario game brought Rayman back with the things that nearly killed him. Oh, the bitter ironies. Revived by the very electric shock that took him down. Poor Rayman. Rayman's like, why? Why do you hate me so? Just making sure I didn't miss where the mimic is. The reward mimic, because I think... Oh, no, wait, I know where he is. Yeah, it's later on. To be fair, that's a very rabid thing to do. Speaking of Rayman, he might as well be dead! Ubisoft has gone in the toilet and we've not had a game in 15 years. No, I think they just did like a re-release of some of his stuff. And it was a long time ago. Like for Steam, there's like Anniversary Edition or something. There's a lot of those games that they just abandoned and you kind of shake your head and you're like, why? People enjoyed them, they were fun, they were clever, they had a nice little quirk about them of how you play. Maku is having an existential crisis. No, Maku. Yeah, they kind of like have a total identity crisis. Each one is like... I've only seen people play the first one and the third one. So I haven't actually seen the second one. But I heard that they were really, really different. I do like the music in it, though. It's really cool. I think I'd be terrible at it. But it is fun. And I like how Rayman looks with his, like, non-connected arms and legs. Poor little fella. Just a bunch of floating limbs and a head. What are some of the other ones where it was, like, really popular, but then it just got abandoned? Like, I know people talk about Banjo-Kazooie, right? That there was the building game where you could make vehicles, wasn't it? And then that was kind of the last you ever heard of him. But it was like a huge franchise for a while. And then just suddenly vanished. Hello, my fine fellow. Make sure no one's coming up behind me. Looks like I'm doing a stick-up. Rayman 1 is a gorgeous cartoon platformer and one of the hardest 2D retro games to exist. Rayman 2 is amazing, but the vibe? Jesus. We went from cartoon, bandland, and music to captured slaves and the world drained of its life. What? What is that? It's almost like they went like that one, what is it? Oh, I'm just mind blanking. It's the one where you have to, like... It's the guy with the stitched mouth and you have to save all your friends. And it's sort of like Lemmings, but not quite. Matthew says the rhythm game platforming levels were really clever for the time. Wish the whole game had been that. Then we have Rayman 3, which had Glowbox, get drunk in his body used as an air guitar. Odd Story? Was it Oddworld? Oddworld? Something's Oddworld or something? Oh my gosh, I can see the character in my head, but it's sort of that, right? Like you're trying to rescue your friends. And there's this like whole... Whoa, I'm sorry, I wasn't watching. That was my bad. Oh, now they're gonna beat me into submission. You mean fellas. I was reading the chat, how rude. Gosh, the chat was more interesting than you guys. That's your own fault. Oddworld might have been it. Something with odd in it. Abe, yep, that's correct. Abe was the character. Raymond 2 is basically an evil pirate Razorbeard who's captured and starved slaves on his ship as the world is slowly dying. Oddworld Abe's Odyssey and Oddworld Abe Exodus are amazing titles. Yes, they were also super... There hasn't been one of those in a while. Wasn't there like a rumor one was going to be coming out fairly soon? It was like the first one in ages. They were doing a new game for it. I never got... I think my cousin used to have the first one, and she played it, so I watched her play it. And it reminded me a lot of, like, the Lemmings games, right? Like, where you have... Do you guys remember the Lemmings games with the little green-haired blue... I don't know what they were coated. I guess they were coats or robes? I always got stressed because I didn't want any of the Lemmings to perish. They did remake the first game new and tasty, which was good, but they dropped the ball with the reimagining of Exodus and Soulstorm. Yay, Saru remembers Lemmings. Yes, remember? And you'd set them like they could block, they could build stairs. It was like 2D pixel art, basically, because of the time period, but I used to play it a bunch. Except every time my Lemmings would fall off, I had to restart the game because I was like, no, my precious Lemmings. I'm so sorry. I failed you, my little babies. I had so much guilt. Everyone else is probably like, they're Lemmings, it's fine. I got most of them across, and I'm like, no, everyone. We're all together here. All of us will survive, or none of us will survive. Ooh, Formic Rock. Start expecting me to be chatting with you more on retro stuff. I'm enjoying the banter. Well, here's one that's a harder one to remember usually. Do you remember N-Trap? Did you ever play that one? It was a very old game, just primary colors, building and deleting blocks. Come on, little guy. Hit the shield. Thank you. Haha. Excellent. Oh no, more of your brethren. The most bizarre Nintendo game I've played is Chibi Robo. That's just hardcore mode. I was about to say N-Trap is part of the Moraph collection, along with Moraph Ball. Do you know what I saw recently that they were selling, where was it? It might have even been on Steam. But it was the Moraph Pinball collection, and I remembered Maku playing that for ages. And I was looking at all the pinball, like the setup for it, and I'm like, oh, the nostalgia. Playing that one. Yeah. I don't know if it's on Steam. I was looking for an old game, and I came across the bundle. They're like, here's the original Moraph Pinball, and it made me think of you. And I was like, oh, so I clicked in, and sure enough, it was the Moraph Pinball. And I was like, but it might not be Steam. I was looking at a couple places for this particular game because I wanted to play it, and I was like, I couldn't find it. It's like trying to find Simant. It's just really challenging. Almost no one remembers Moraph games, as DOS games were really the minority. Right then, Kooky and the Biscuit crew, I've got to go sleep. Good night. Good night, Saru. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Commander Keen, Crystal Caverns. Oh, those were all good ones. All good ones. I have Commander Keen from Steam, but I haven't played it yet. Thank you for the stop by, Saru. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Most excellent of Foxos. We're actually coming near the end of the stream as well. It is almost 4:30. My voice and my finger has held up throughout this stream. I'm playing injured. But so far, so good. So, while I'm running from this box and collecting random items, I'll just go over our mentions. So next week, we're going to be on Tuesday playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley, which should be really fun. I'm not super far through the game, which means that chat can help me finish the main storyline. Isn't that wonderful? And then next Friday, we'll be continuing our adventures in both Caelid and hopefully finishing the adventures in Caelid and also doing this area of Nokron. I figured just to mix it up so we're not always in the red dusty place, but hopefully we will get our revenge on the rotten dragon. The quite literal rotten dragon. Let me just see here if I can avoid these fellows. Leave me alone, buddies. I'm just collecting your lovely light up things. Not my fault you made your boss so hard to get. Aha, here's another one. Woohoo! One sec, I'll be with you in a second, chat. I'm just running and for my life. I'm just running. That's actually a complete sentence in this game. Hello, don't hurt me with your horns. What is this? That is not good sportsmanship. You should be ashamed. I think I can go down here. This should be safe. In air quotes. So I can look at chat. And hopefully not fall off. Ralph, use your toes. Grip with your toes. You can do it, little buddy. I'll just go over here so they can't shoot me. I have Commander Keen too. I forgot how weird key bindings were before the concept of WASD. Yes. Especially jump. The jump button was everything. C, X, J. It was nuts. Nostalgia is one heck of a drug. Nothing else makes tiny 5x5 sprite as emotional as, that's my Nido King. It's true. Sometimes you see the little sprites and here it is this simple little ugly thing and you're like, but it was my special ugly thing for years. And some of them are hard to find, so when you finally do get them, like I just picked up the old Robin Hood, I don't know what you call it. Meku, what would you call ones like Desperados 3? Because it's Robin Hood, but that. It's Robin Hood, but Desperados 3. But it was an oldie, and I found it finally, and I was like, so much nostalgia. It's not even a good game. It's just nostalgia vibes that make it so wonderful. Alright, let me just pop down here. Can't remember if there's a site of grace down here or not, so I'm gonna just stick my head out. And if there isn't, we'll be like, uh-oh. It's Control and Commander Keen for jump. GTA Crusades Edition, Robin the Hood. Basically, the hoodlum. It was a good game though, I loved playing it. It just wasn't very well made, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Alright, let me just take a little overwatch here. I think there's a boss down there, but I'm just trying to see if there is a site of grace for me to rest my weary bones. Maybe not. Maybe my memory could be off. It's hard to remember an entire world's map. I can barely remember my own world's map. Alright, well, this is a scenic spot to sign off from. I dirtied my shirt again. Come for the apples. That's the one. That's the one. Legend of Sherwood Forest. And I can't remember the official genre name. Real-time tactical stealth game? I think so. I think that is what it comes down to. It's basically like the Desperados series, except it's Robin Hood. And I finally got it and I was like, oh, all the nostalgia waves. It's amazing. Quantum says, even my own world's map, I only have in vague generalities until you get really zoomed in on me. Same. If you're like, is something north, east, west, or south? I'm like, you turn right. And then a left at the tree. And then go past the mall, and it's right there. I can't even do the northwest-south thing unless the sun is above me somewhere for me to triangulate. But alrighty, so we did a lot today, guys. We took on Radahn. We made it through about part of Caelid. We've gone to the hidden city of Nokron. And hopefully next week we'll be digging a little deeper here and then returning to Caelid to try to finish off some of the big baddies. But just because my voice is starting to fail me, I'll have to sign off. But I figured we could try our second ever raid. Yeah, because I'm trying to learn how to raid. I'm learning things. This halfling is learning things. Playing tired and injured. I know, OG Princess, I made it the full time. I wasn't sure. I was like, I might have to end at like the 2-hour mark, but so far I lasted. I've drank almost 2 bottles of water. Quantum says, I still remember when I was getting directions to someone's house and they told me turn right where the old barn used to be on the left, as though I knew where there used to be a barn. Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal where they're like, we've lived here our whole life so we know where the old landmarks are, and you're like, I have no idea where you are. I have no idea where a barn used to be, or, you know, the store, we call it like, you know, they'll say like, it was at the old Stedman's or something. and really it's now a post office, but they just know it by the people who owned it like 3 times before. Oh, it's brutal, brutal. Alrighty, here, let me take a peek. You guys gotta come up with a message. Maybe a Biscuit Brigade raid. I'm just gonna take a peek and see who all is streaming. If there's anyone we know that is up. I don't see anyone who comes into the chat, but we do have someone who is streaming golf with your friends. So why don't we try, we'll just go in and say hi and see how it's going over there. So everyone get ready to queue up. And we're going to be raiding momentarily, but we will see you next week for a lot of fun with Disney Dreamlight Valley and then onwards and upwards into Elden Ring. I'm really excited for it. And we also have on the YouTube channel some cool Pal World stuff coming up this weekend on Saturday. You'll want to check it out. It's a pretty fun episode. But until we see you next week on Tuesday, guys, I hope you have an awesome weekend. Enjoy yourself, get some rest and relaxation in. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all on the live stream on Tuesday. So let's get ready. We're about to start the raid. Kooky's second raid ever. Let's see if I make it. If I don't mess it up. Fingers crossed, everyone. Get the message queued up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That was, oh my gosh. Oh.